Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tango with the Suburban. We're going to do AC today. Actually, I put this video together real quick. Wasn't planning on doing it, but a good friend of mine bought a hot rod, 56 Chevy, and he's having some AC problems. So I figured I was going to send him a video how to do it, and then I figured I'd just post it anyway. So here's the deal. These things are pretty heavy duty. Really hard to. They really don't really go bad. They just leak once in a while. So, what you got, the main problem with GMs, Dodge, Ford, 35 years in LA, pressure switch. So, I think this is the accumulator. Anyway, the background of it. So, the air box is there, where the condenser is up there in front of the radiator. That goes bad once in a while, if, just from hitting rocks and stuff like that. So here's the deal. His problem was, turns the AC on, nothing happens. Not even the clutch turns on. So the only thing I know how to do to troubleshoot it without spending $1 million is find your switch, the power switch, which is, okay, well, let's see if I can do this correctly. So there it is. So that's your connector. I'm not going to take it off because I got shit to do today. I really don't want to take this whole thing off. So you pop that off. One goes to ground, one goes to power. Go inside your truck, turn the ignition on, turn the AC on, get a test light, run it to ground, see if when you turn the switch on it has power. Okay, perfect, it has power. All right, and this clutch should click on and off. Okay, the problem is you put the clip back on, you start the engine, nothing happens. The clutch won't turn on, you got no AC. So if that happens and you had AC with no problems, take, if I can do this correctly, take a paper clip. The one day though, in Oregon the sun is shining, I can't really get a good shot of this. Your pressure switch is right here. Run a paper clip between these two prongs. Click that together. See if the clutch clicks. If that clicks, you can start the engine and have a paper clip. Just put some electrical tape around it or something and just let it hang for a minute. And see if your AC works and everything else. If that doesn't work, you probably need, probably low on, this is a 134A refrigerant kit. These are at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Pep Boys, I don't know, whatever. Pretty easy to use. Take that off. Yeah, I think this is your low side. This will be your high side. You just unscrew that, start the engine. Most of them have a gauge built in them. And without even touching the trigger yet, just click it, put it on, and it'll say if it's high, low, medium, or zero. If it's zero, you just need to add all this stuff up. Here's the funny thing. With the condensers, with AC, the pressure switch is what would probably do it. So make sure you plug the switch back in. These are about 40, 50 bucks a can. I got a rear AC in this one, so there's actually a rear AC condenser back there too. So mine took about 3 cans. But it's funny, you go 1 can, nothing. Before you get frustrated thinking it's a waste of money, hook another can up if it still says it's medium or low. And out of nowhere, with the engine running, all of a sudden, I just got the engine redone. And I was pretty pissed off because it went in there with the air conditioning running and I got it back with no air conditioning. Out of nowhere, halfway through the second can, the clutch engaged. So the pressure switch is what tells the compressor when it's full to turn on. It's a fail-safe system with a lot of AC systems, so you don't burn the compressor up. The shop, they screwed it up. So they screwed up my lines when they pulled the engine. I got lucky at a salvage yard. I actually bought this one, and I put some blue conduit on it to make it look nice and stuff. But this was damaged, and it was damaged behind the compressor. Now, I don't know if LMC, I think Napa offers this, but it's very, very expensive. But what happened was when I mounted to the compressor, I had a huge leak right there behind the compressor. Just one bolt, I think it's 12 or 10 millimeter bolt. Let me get on the other side to show you. So it's where it Siamese into that, and that bolt I got at the salvage yard when I bought this, when I bought the lines. Now here's the problem: O-rings were shot to shit. So Harbor Freight, they offer, I think this is like $10. They offer, I don't really know, O-rings came in different SAE or metric, but I got that, I got that. Turns out I didn't need any of these, because what I needed was the sealing washer assortment that comes from, they get these at Harbor Freight for like $5. So I needed the O-ring, the flat O-ring for the bolt that fits in here. Cranked it up, sealed it all up. Got about, probably got about $150 wrapped up in the AC in this thing. And this thing is a full meat locker. With the tinted windows, fire up the front and rear air conditioner for 10 minutes in the summertime, and next thing you know, it's just ice cold in here. But yeah, the frustrating part is, if you buy this, and your AC is definitely dead shot, don't give up hope. This one, I don't like this one. I like the Arctic, it's called Arctic Blue or something. This one I got last minute. I can't even read the gauge. I know that my filming isn't great, but this gauge is keep the can too. Even if it's empty, keep the can, because the gauges, this one's, I should have a better one for this video. But anyway, you plug it in. Don't get the digital ones. They're expensive, but you don't need them. Just plug it in, and chances are, if you put a paper clip in here when you're all over and done with, and if you run it with the paper clip in here, and it runs great, and you're going, oh great, my AC's back, and you plug it in, and then you turn the AC on again, and it doesn't work, it's the pressure switch, which 35 years living in Southern California, these all went out of my tow trucks, like Trans Ams, GTOs, everything. It's just a weird thing. This can come off. Another thing too with AC connections, don't go crazy with, try to get line wrenches if you can, or just use a really big crescent wrench. These do not require a lot of torque, pressure, or nothing. They're aluminum. There's an O-ring inside of it. You're going to probably crush it or kill it, and you're going to slowly have an AC leak. But you can disconnect the AC switch. There's a fail-safe valve behind here, so you're not going to evacuate your whole system. So you can unclick this. It's going to go, you know, as you get to the last thread, it'll go, and I think these are $20, $30 or whatever. If you're like me, don't have a lot of time, I'm always on the road driving the rigs, just buy one, and just don't, it's going to come in a vacuum pack seal. If you need it, you need it. If you don't, you don't. You can always return it at Napa, as long as you didn't break open the bag. And anyway, hope this helps you out. This goes out to you, Junior. So hopefully this helps you out with your 56 hot rod. Something you can do in your driveway or whatever, and get you back. You know, nothing like cruising around a car with some air conditioning, man, when it's hot outside. All right, guys, thanks for watching.